Hi. I don't know if you guys like Vanessa Hudgens' hair as much as I do. I'm definitely a big fan of hers and definitely of her hair. It's always so cute. It always looks so healthy and full and just normally full of curls, loose or tight. It just always looks so cute. So I'm going to kind of show you what I do to my hair to kind of get it that Vanessa Hudgens look, I guess, because she's definitely one of my favorite actresses. Normally I will take a smaller curling iron. You can do a bigger one or even a smaller one than this, but this one's just the preference I use. It's kind of right in the middle for me. I usually just take pieces of hair after I've pulled most of my hair back, just leaving a little bit of the back to start with, and just kind of curl pieces. I normally don't curl every single piece of hair because first off that would take so long because I have a lot of hair. So if you kind of want more of a natural look, if you're lucky to have a little bit of natural curl like I do, you know, just kind of pick pieces here and there. You don't have to do every single strand. But if you do have straight hair, you probably are going to want to go through and curl every piece of hair. I normally just kind of, like I said, go through and just pick pieces here and there and make curls. I normally don't touch the ends as much just because I don't want, you know, my hair to get too damaged on the ends, get split ends or anything like that. So one thing I would recommend to you if you are going to do this a lot to your hair, like I do, use this Tresemme, this Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray. It is wonderful, and if you just kind of spray just like a tiny bit throughout your hair before you straighten it with a straightening iron or with a curling iron, it actually just kind of protects the hair and helps it to not get so damaged. It provides some type of protective layer on your hair, and the ends just it feels like the ends are so much softer too once you use it. So once I've kind of gone through and done a few pieces, I will let a little bit more hair down. And I mean, this process can take anywhere from, I guess, 10 to 30 minutes, I guess, depending on how much hair you have, depending on the texture of your hair, and depending on, you know, if you want the curls on every strand or if you're just kind of doing it throughout your hair randomly, just picking strands here and there, which is what I kind of do, because I think it looks a little more natural if not all your hair is like perfect curls. You know, you just kind of have wavy and curly, and it definitely reminds me so much of Vanessa Hudgens style when I do that. So I just typically, like I said, take little bits of pieces here and there, curling them where I feel like they need to be curled, and then I just pin the rest of the hair back up on top of my head so that I can get most of my hair. And like I said, I'm doing it kind of a quick job just because I want you just to get the kind of gist of it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I guess if you want to spend a little more time, you know, going through each section, you're going to get probably a little more of the look that you want. And Vanessa Hudgens, it looks like her hair is pretty thick. My hair is really thick too. And like I said, my hair has like a natural curl to it. So typically when I get out of the shower, I just put a little bit of leave-in conditioner in my hair and let it air dry. And that's actually worked so well for me. And it's, you know, I was able to grow my hair out a lot longer because I didn't damage the ends so much. Because blow drying your hair and curling or straightening it is just so much heat damage on your hair. So if you can eliminate some of that, sometimes it's definitely going to help you to, you know, grow your hair out if that's what you're trying to do, or just keep it a little more healthy, you know. And I admit, like, letting my hair air dry, I mean, it's so nice, you know. I don't have to sit there and use the blow dryer and, you know, get all hot, especially in the summertime. And it's nice too when you get out of the pool, you know, you're kind of used to it. You don't have to worry about rushing to a blow dryer and trying to get your hair all dry. I mean, you just kind of let it air dry and do its own thing. And then if you want to add some more curls like this with a curling iron later on, you can. I've been parting my hair this side because I definitely like the side bangs like Vanessa Hudgens has. I think it's just adorable. I mean, I love it so much. like I said, if you notice how I normally don't touch the ends, I let just a little tiny bit of hair out of the curling iron so that it's not touched, because it just, you know, helps you to not damage your ends as much, even if you are using a protective spray like the Tresemme that I use. And it looks like I'm just about done. I mean, I've kind of just went through, you know, sporadically through my hair and just kind of added some curls, and you know, it just definitely has a Vanessa Hudgens look to it. I know sometimes she kind of has like cutesiness going on, and I always like to add sometimes like a little bow to kind of pull some of my hair back. I think it's just so cute. And depending on what outfit you have, you know, but it kind of adds something, you know, and it's really girly but not too much. The bow is still pretty tiny, and it does have a purpose. If it's windy, it kind of keeps your hair out of your face a little bit. And one more thing that I do use that you might actually love, it's Tresemme also. It's called No Frizz Ultralight Shine Spray. And this stuff, you can get it for about $4 for the bottle, and just spray a tiny bit. And it just adds a tiny bit of shine to your hair. And I mean, it looks that much more healthy. And another thing, that Vanessa Hudgens hair is always looking just shiny and healthy. And so that's normally what I do with my hair. I mean, it doesn't take that long. Like I said, if you have straight hair, it's probably going to take you a little bit longer to achieve this look. And my hair holds curl pretty well. It's pretty thick. But you might want to try to, I guess, use a tiny bit of hairspray on the ends if you have really straight hair and it doesn't hold curl very well. That's what I would try. So good luck to all of you if, you know, trying to achieve the Vanessa Hudgens style. She's very cute and edgy and stylish, and that's always what I try to be. So thanks for watching.